If you feel a sharp nagging pain in the front of your shoulder every time you bench, press overhead, or do curls, and it's still there even when you back off, this video is for you. Most people treat bicep tendonitis by stretching the front of the shoulder, icing it, or hammering random band work, and then wonder why it keeps flaring up at the moment they try to touch a barbell again. Today I'll show you one simple test you can do right now to see if the bicep tendon is involved, explain why it keeps getting irritated, and give you 3 mechanics-focused exercises to finally take the extra stress off the front of your shoulder. I'm Dr. Joey Seyforth, online shoulder rehab specialist with Combat Performance. We help active adults and lifters fix nagging front of shoulder pain so they can bench, overhead press, do curls, chin-ups, and overhead sports without relying on cortisone, endless PT, or surgery. What I see over and over, the biceps tendon is screaming because the rest of the system isn't doing its job. Let me show you a quick example from one of our clients so you can hear it in real life.
Like I couldn't do what I used to do without getting pain, like shoulder raises, presses, anything that would involve push-ups.
If that sounds anything like you, front of shoulder burn with raises, presses, push-ups, and even just holding the wheel, odds are your biceps tendon is paying the price for how your shoulder's moving, not just how strong it is. The pain is in the front of your shoulder, but the cause is rarely just a bad tendon. Here's what usually happens. Your shoulder blade isn't moving well, so the ball rides forward and up in the socket, your rotator cuff and back of shoulder muscles are weak or poorly coordinated, and your neck and upper back are stiff, so your shoulder has to steal that motion. When those areas underperform, your bicep tendon becomes the firefighter. It takes on extra load to stabilize and control the shoulder in pressing, pulling, and overhead work. Over time, it gets irritated and inflamed. So if all you do is rest, ice, and stretch the front of the shoulder, you're treating the symptom, not the system. Here's a simple test. Let's see if your biceps tendon is likely contributing. Standing tall, extend the painful arm out in front of you at shoulder height with your palm up. Keep your elbow locked. Place your other hand on top of your outstretched wrist. Try to raise the arm up while your other hand gently presses down to resist. A positive sign is sharp or achy pain right at the front of the shoulder where the biceps tendon attaches. If that lights you up, keep watching. But remember, the fix is about changing the mechanics around that tendon, not just babying it. When I'm dealing with bicep tendonitis, I'm still looking at the big 5. First is your neck. If your neck is stiff or irritated, it can change how your shoulders stabilize or spire. Number 2 is the thoracic spine or your upper back. If you can't extend and rotate, your shoulder steals the motion and the front tissues take the hit. 3 is the shoulder blade. If the blade doesn't rotate up and around, the ball rides forward and compresses the structures in the front. Number 4 is the shoulder joint. If the ball sits high and forward, the biceps tendon is forcing to help with stability it never was designed to handle alone. And number 5 are nerves. If nerves around your neck and first rib are irritated, you feel more pain and tension at the front of the shoulder. For this video, we're going to hit 3 drills that focus mainly on number 3 and number 4, your shoulder blade and shoulder joint, so the bicep tendon isn't doing everyone else's job. With these exercises, use the pain traffic light. Green, feeling good, working the muscles, mild discomfort, that's generally okay. Yellow, slight increase but settles after 24 hours. Proceed but monitor how your shoulder responds. And red, sharp, catching or pain that spikes and lingers, you need to back off that exercise or the range of motion. Let's jump into the exercises with a banded scap angel. These teach your shoulder blade to move up and around instead of jamming the front of the joint. Anchor a light band in front of you at about chest height. Grab the band with both hands, elbow straight, and walk back to create light tension. Bring your hands back towards your pockets. From there, slowly move your arms out to the side into an angel position, ending with your biceps near your ears if comfortable. Return with control down to the start. Keeping your ribs down, don't overarch your low back. Complete 2 sets of 8 to 10 slow, controlled reps. Exercise 2 is a banded extension external rotation to strengthen the back of the shoulder so the biceps doesn't have to overwork. Stand tall and place a light band around your wrist behind your back. Start with your arms straight and hands near your hips. Pull the band apart to create tension in the external rotation. While keeping that tension, move your shoulders slightly back into extension. Return to the start with control. You should feel this between and behind your shoulders, not in your neck. Think smooth out, smooth back, no jerking. Complete 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. And exercise 3 is a shoulder tap. Close chain stability so your shoulder joint feels safe under load. Get into a push-up position. If that's too hard, you can put your hands on a bench or a countertop. Feet a little bit wider for more stability. Shift your weight slightly and tap your opposite shoulder with one hand and then switch. Keep your torso as tight as possible, no big hip swings. Start slow, quality always beats speed. Complete 2 sets of 8 to 10 taps per side. Your biceps tendon hurts because it's doing too much in a bad position. Banded scap angels teach your shoulder blade to rotate and create space. Banded extension and ER strengthens the back of the shoulder system so the bicep isn't the main stabilizer. And shoulder taps build stability and weight-bearing position so your joint feels safe again. If you pass speeds tests and these drills reduce your front and shoulder irritation over a couple weeks, that's your proof. The problem was mechanics and stability, not a bad tendon that needs endless rest. If you're stuck in the cycle of front shoulder pain, rest, stretch, flare up every time you bench or press, it's not that your body's broken, you just never had a clear system for fixing the root cause. To help with that, I put together a Big 5 training guide that breaks down the exact 5 areas we talked about: your neck, thoracic spine, shoulder blade, shoulder joint, and nerves, plus the tests and exercises to start changing each one. You can download it using the link in the description. And if you want a personalized step-by-step plan, someone to look at your Big 5 areas in the context of your training, your pain, and your goals, and eliminate that bicep tendonitis for good, then text me the word pain to 720-710-4371 to get a tailored step-by-step approach on how to permanently fix your shoulder pain. Our mission at Comeback Performance is to help over 1 million people around the world eliminate their shoulder pain, avoid unnecessary imaging, injections, and surgeries, and get their lives back. After you reach out, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're putting out daily content based on your guys' questions on shoulder-related topics regarding pain and rehab. At Comeback Performance, the comeback is always stronger than the setback.